game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Baltimore Ravens, and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
Black, 95.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Let's go now. Duck check right.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Down.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Okay, right. Set, ready. Hey.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Cut, hunt.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical.
And touchdown, Packers. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Nigga, Caddy was gonna be done, man. They fucking him up.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of...
I was like, damn, you got
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Forward.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2.
Dude,
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shit.
On a quick.
3rd and 5. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
Oh my God, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. I just scored a touchdown off the screen, but that was really crazy. That was crazy. Oh man, somebody over juice right here. Oh, that was crazy.
The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
Oh,
From
shit.
the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Hey.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Oh, come on.
Getting tackles left and right. Winding his way for a gain of 8.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
95. Smash. Red.
In motion, Reed. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got it,
Up.
and it's God.
Fucking
The defense
come on.
can't stop there.
Yes.
Gain of 7.
You ain't playing no defense. It's all offense. He score, I score. Yeah, stop it. Look at this stuff.
Okay, ready? Set. Hut.
On the handoff, this is
Oh my
Jacobs.
God.
And he is taken down.
Come on.
A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. All
Yeah, I'm
even
surprised
on
they
the
won. That
scoreboard.
was crazy. Oh my
And
God.
we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Set. Hut. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. This time they're ready for. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Love.
Oh my God.
And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Defense.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Nothing.
Humble that shit.
He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 14-7 lead.
Oh, no.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
Oh my
And he'll
God.
get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities
get
that
to the
make a
outside.
good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson looking to throw.
What the fuck?
For the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away.
Oh my God, get the oh, that would have bounced back like that.
As it will be marked down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's start at home. 7 times.
Opposite. Green. Set. Hut. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Heeling forward for maybe a yard. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 43.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Hut. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love.
Good
He
defense.
is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Roquan Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Ready. Set. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. The ball.
Get the ball, get the ball.
It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay. On fourth down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. This returnable from inside is on 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Come on, you need a forward. Forward and get the ball. Come on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This throw right is taken in by Fowl.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Rashawn Gary. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Fly 2. Set 6. Mega. Red 38. Red cycle. Needle blue. Blue striker. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Right. Let's go now. Black 40. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be second down.
Down. 33. Yellow. Seal. Black. Set. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's complete to Watson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. Black. Red. 60 red. You. Yellow. Drill green. Set. Go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
DC, right?
Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Brandon McManus to kick off. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
DC, ready? DC.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Let's go. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flag, and he does the rest.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Red, cycle. Down. Foot black shot.
Throwing on second down, Love. Forced out wide. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On the give, here's Henry. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
DC, ready. 13.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Fuck no.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden.
Come on.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball.
He's got his big tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packer. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Man, chill the fuck out of him.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. He's marking there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
With a shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on second down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
DC, ready?
Big play coming up. This is third down.
No, we change it. Ready! Ready, shot! Ready! Ready, shot!
Again, it's Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Bro, they like that shit like wide open down there, a touchdown.
For a long time.
Yeah, that's
you find
just
yourself
ridiculous.
down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
Blue, 32. Set.
This shit.
Moves his way forward.
Yeah, that nigga. Wow, I said he gonna move over there. He following that man. Follow that nigga on the right.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4.
Hut, hut. Set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And it'll get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
No, I can't move. Yo, I can't move my player. I couldn't move that player. That's
They'll go
crazy.
for it. Love.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking move. I was sticking in.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Try again.
Oh,
It's second and 10.
That's it.
Here we go, set.
I shouldn't even be in the
Two
game.
blue. Ready,
Here's Luck. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
ready. 50, green.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play call. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up. After this crowd into it now. as we get to third down.
Block 40. Cut.
We'll try to run it here with
Oh
Jacobs.
my God.
He will have a Packers
On that
first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Shot 17. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready? Ready. Set. Ready. 45. Black Ultra. Set. Cut.
They'll drop the throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Set. Cut. Black 95. Set.
To throw is Low.
That was fucking great fun.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. Go. 60 red. 60 red.
In motion, Reed.
Set.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout.
Oh,
But things are
I knew I
pretty
lost
much
when the
spoken.
fucking
The
comment
Ravens
shit
have to use
was
their final timeout
fucking
as the
from
clock
Martin
will stop
just
with
fucking killing hit you
34
in the middle
seconds
of
to
a
go
fucking
in this one. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we set. Go. Yellow. Ready.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, you've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs.
How the fuck
and
did you
kept them out of
miss
the end
Peter
zone.
Mitchell? He's wide open.
Here is 1st and 10.
Oh.
One last shot now for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. And that's going to do it for the 5th time in franchise history. The Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell, presenting it to the Green Bay Packers, champions of Super Bowl 60.